So there we go. Good evening, everybody. So we've just had a nice little relaxing a couple of hours out at the local village, which is quite nice. They had like a big market set up. It's Armistice Day today in France, which is our sort of Remembrance Sunday, but they have it on the date itself, which is always the 11th. We have it the closest Sunday to the 11th of November. So it's 11/11 today. And as you can see, there's a lovely sun disappearance in the background. I won't call it sunset. And we have Dave there in the background. Hello, Dave.
The Earth is
pretty flat.
It would seem.
It seems
like a lump in the middle.
Yeah. We have to maybe rethink our strategy on how to explain away the lump. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we don't need to. We accept that things stick above the water level. It's not that confusing.
It's not really.
Well, not for some.
Not
anyway.
for some. So here we are. The sun is going away from us right now. It's been a lovely day, really. I mean, it started grey and wet, but it's turned out to be quite nice. It's nice and mild.
Some chemtrail action.
Bit of chemtrail action. A load of police who didn't speak a word of English.
A load of people who didn't speak a word of English.
A load of people, yeah, a lot of people.
And a surprising level of, dare I say, chubbiness. I mean, one might say obesity, but I was surprised because French people have got a reputation for being pretty, on
the money when it comes to their food.
Well, yeah, and conscious of the old visage. But here in this small town of France, I saw a bit of chunk that would rival Croydon or one of those.
Basingstoke or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Sorry, James, but
Yeah. So no, that was a bit of a surprise, and I don't say that to be unkind, but simply to express that it's just one of those things that we know we're hurting ourselves with, and it's a very obvious sign that we're in a bad way. And here it is in the heartland of France land. So a bit of a surprise. I thought I'd note that.
Yeah.
That was my one observation from today. And of course the market was the usual toot. Andrew and I really didn't find anything other than the odd bit of cheese perhaps,
and lots of slippers.
Yeah.
Slippers and belts.
You saw a lot of, you were after a pair of slippers.
I was after a pair of slippers, but I was sort of spoiled for choice.
Sven is crying over not having a set of slippers for the camper van.
So if anybody can support me with slippers, hashtag slippers for Sven.
It is pretty Spartan on the van, I have to say, to be fair, and freezing cold.
It is.
I'm wearing at least 4 layers on the van because it's just not possible to. Until we stop, I mean, the heat is working now and it does warm up eventually, but while we're moving, it's frigid.
It is, and I did something that I've not done since I was about 7.
You're not going to tell them about that, are you?
Well, I'll have to, yes. I'm afraid I had to tuck my jogging suit trousers into my socks.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty...
It's bad, isn't it?
It's pretty chillos, actually.
It is, yeah. That's all I was going to disclose, really.
Right, yeah, well...
So that's the only thing that's of interest.
I mean, we're all above board here, so...
Well, of course we are.
It's pretty...
Of course we are. We're responsible people. That's why we're doing this.
We're knowers of some amazing truth, so we take that quite seriously.
We do.
We're no joking, we're quite
No, not at all. So we're going to now, literally, everybody's here, we're going to have a quick slurp of coffee.
Well, no cream or milk because we didn't find a shop. Today's a public holiday in France, so we have, again, the Spartan lifestyle continues, so we'll have a coffee with no cream.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't have marge or butter with our bread either, do we? We sort of eat the crumbs that are left at the, we don't have anything really.
You get bread?
I get crumbs.
Because
It appears there was once bread, but
yeah. So there's only the crumbs from under the table,
and they're quite hard as well. The crumbs. So
yeah. Well, I'm going through the bin and eating the old orange peels.
Oh, you're binning it?
Week.
Yeah.
We had oranges given to us last week.
Yeah.
But we're keeping all our money for the toll roads because the French tax collectors are insane with the amount of tolls they charge. I think we paid 120 last night in tolls.
Just for 3 stretches of road.
From Paris to Bordeaux.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's absolute criminality, highway robbery of the highest order, and it's insane here in France.
And we also said yesterday, they could shut down the streets any time they wanted to in France, and they'd have half the population in their cars on motorways stuck. Because they've all got barriers. They're all like border crossings, aren't they?
Yeah.
And if you don't have the cash on you, the barrier ain't going up.
No, but at least they'd have a fairly decent shower at the truck stops, which is what we had
we did.
previously. Although the place we stayed at, it was a campsite, and we spent, 15 euros for the night.
Yeah.
Hoping we'd all have a decent shower. They ran out of hot water, so it was a cold shower.
Cold shower.
for me, half cold for me and very cold for you.
Very cold for me, and then a scalding sink for my hands that are still hurting now.
Right.
It's, you know, but we take it because that's what we do for this cause.
Well,
you know,
the Earth is flat, and
the Earth is
that's
flat.
a beautiful sunset.
There
just
we go.
Drop it down again a little bit. See how the camera loves that.
Look at that.
And just beautiful sunset we're getting here. But
Yep.
we're going to hit the road now, and we'll see you in Bordeaux tomorrow.
See you in Bordeaux, and we'll check in again tomorrow morning. Have a fab one, and speak to you soon, everybody. Bye bye, and au revoir.